Good afternoon and welcome to the end of week 4 of term 2. I hope it's been a good one for you. Obviously at the moment COVID-19 is still on all our minds, and the rising cases in the UAE are certainly cause for concern. And with those rising cases we can expect a rise in numbers within our school, and this is indeed the case, and we've jumped up to about 25 active cases at the moment within our school community. What I want to say about those cases is that there's no rhyme or reason to contracting this virus. It doesn't discriminate. Anyone can catch it, and people certainly don't go out of their way to catch it. So, in terms of looking for the source of blame, I just want to say to our school community that is futile. It's really important that we care for each other in our community, that we show concern, and that we don't go out of our way to see where the source is and to put blame onto other people. When you consider the number of people in our community, the number of family members that they have, the number of workplaces that our parents live in, it's very easy to see how this virus can be contracted. And so I just want to say to you, please show care and concern and support each other through this time rather than try and find the source of blame. Also, in terms of the WhatsApp groups that are out there, I know there's a lot of information that's swirling around the cases at the moment, but I do want to reiterate to you that all DHA and KHDA guidelines are still in place as they have been from the beginning of the year. When we hear of cases, we do the contact tracing, we do the close contacts, and we put those people into quarantine, and that's being followed and adhered to very, very strictly. Also, in terms of that, if you don't hear from us in terms of being a close contact, then you're okay. There's nothing to worry about. And I also want to really reiterate that the school does not disclose any information about cases in terms of names of students or names of staff. So please, as I've said it before, be kind to each other and let's get through this together. On the flip side of that, obviously there are vaccines being rolled out across the UAE, and the country's doing a great job of getting that program underway. I had my own first jab last weekend and looking forward to the next one in the next couple of weeks. Vaccination is a personal choice, but it's certainly one of the things that is going to be needed to get this virus under control. And so if you're thinking about it, I really strongly recommend that you go out and get that vaccine as soon as possible. This week it's also been great to see that the parent engagement increase within the school, and on Monday night we had our Year 11 parent-teacher conferences. Great to see the parents engaging with that, and I know the teachers really enjoyed giving feedback about your children and showing the progress that they had been making. On Wednesday we also had an information afternoon for our primary parents about the Learning Ladders program, and really again want to reiterate that it's a great program to use, and if you can get on that, log in, see the progress that your children are making. It's a fantastic way to see what is happening within the school. Having a daughter in year 6 myself, I've logged on and seen what's happening there, and it's a mind shift away from understanding that there's not going to be this end of term report, but there will be this ongoing engagement with Learning Ladders, and you can see the progress on a daily basis that your child is making. And then yesterday evening we also had our Year 9 options marketplace. It was great to see parents in the school and having a look at the choices and options available for their children for next year in terms of choosing subjects for GCSE. Obviously, as they move into Year 10, we want to ensure that they have that broad base still available to them, but it really is the time to start thinking about what children may like to do in the future when they leave school, and to start thinking about the choices that they should make as they move towards that. This week's also been a great week for school activities, and I really want to thank our school council once again for putting together the WEX Got Talent program, and we're going to have the finals very soon. So the council has been very proactive in getting that out there and getting recordings of the talent that we have in the school, and we'll have the finale for you in the coming weeks. We also had the announcement of the Dubai School Games in liaison with the Dubai Sports Council, and that's going to provide our students with a range of opportunities across the whole city in terms of re-engaging with sport outside of school and with other schools, and we're also looking forward to that over the coming remainder of this term as well as into term 3. And finally, within the school, our Key Stage 3 Horizons camp, normally at this stage of the year, obviously students will be heading overseas, doing wonderful things overseas. We can't do that this year, but thank you to Mr. Stone and his engagement with Camps International. We are running an in-house program for our Key Stage 3 students based around real-life scenarios with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, and that's something that our students are really going to get into in the coming weeks, and we look forward to that and hearing about their experiences. And finally from me, just one more word about our school vision. We are rewriting the school vision. The link has gone out in the weekly newsletter last week. I will do it again this week. And if you'd like to have feedback on the vision, we would really welcome your input. I hope you all have a great weekend and we'll see you next week. Thank you.